6 strikes through 7 frames for O'Neill. Quickly closing in on his 3rd tour title. Carry. Has never been in a bad spot today, has he?
I don't think he's ever trailed in a match.
Not only that, he hasn't even left himself any challenges in the spare department that I can remember.
Yeah, this is the closest that we can remember here going high. He actually really liked that shot and said, you know, asked for it to carry, but he doesn't even split. He just leaves the 4-7. No open frames in his first match. No open frames in his second match. And only opened in the 10th frame of his open frame in the 10th frame of his second match. It didn't even matter. He'd already won by 40 or 50.
No splits either that he's left, right? The spares have all been relatively simple conversions.
No splits.
Just a real clean performance.
Very tidy.
From the guy who may be the next great bowler this world has seen. He may be there already, frankly. Blows up the rack again, does O'Neill. Team O'Neill in firm control of this one.
Very tidy work. This is all but over. Bill O'Neill in the 230s with any kind of mark in the 10th frame. The best Andres Gomez can shoot is 225.
Last year, remember, Brian Zysick won the Geico Markroth Plastic Ball Championship, the last to win their first title on their first American TV appearance. Gomez was trying to follow suit. Now look how far left he is on the lane to start that in the weeble wobble effect on the 10 pin, but no dice.
You know, if I was him, I would just like wind up and kick the ball return as hard as I could. You know, hey, if they're not going to go down, I'm going to take my frustrations out. I'm going to get my money's worth on my first television show, and people are going to remember me.
I mean, his approach, he goes straight, bends to the left. This is not easy. The way that these lanes are having to play today.
2 or 3 steps and just haul up and lay one into the bar return.
I agree. I say go WWE. Let's get some folding chairs out, start breaking them, do some table work.
Just another great shot. He's only missed a pocket once.
Bill O'Neill's been frustrating people all day long.
Well, right now it's, yeah, Bill O'Neill's bowling a nice, solid game, but, you know, with any kind of carry at all, Andres would be in this match. 0 pin carry. 3 consecutive 10 pins, 7th, 8th, and 9th frame. There's the 4th in a row. And you know what that tells you? He's using the wrong ball.
This would be his 8th 9-pin spare of the match.
Yep.
8th.
Wrong bowling ball. No pin carry with the ball he's using. And unfortunately, that's the tough part about being in a one-game match.
And Bill O'Neill can celebrate his 3rd career PBA Tour title. Gomez slams that one into the side. Has one more effort. Does the Colombian.
Any odds on a strike? 10-1. We're in Vegas.
Only 2 strikes today for the affable Gomez. An exempt player, finished 26th last year. It was my first time meeting him. Came away very impressed. This young man, wonderful personality.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Great ambassador for Colombian bowling. Yeah, there's a strike.
All right.
Finish strong.
Hey, ball.
And now the Viper coronation. Bill O'Neill has already locked up his 3rd tour title. Here he is in the 10th.
Bill O'Neill, Pepsi Viper champion.
He won the Chameleon at last year's World Series of Bowling. Won last year's U.S. Open in Indianapolis. And gets his season off to a strong start here today with a commanding victory here at the Pepsi Viper Championship. Was never pushed.
236. 2 weeks on tour, 2 wins with the Taboo. The best ball in the market. You better get one.
236. 203. I haven't heard a better plug like that in years. A 33-pin victory, his second 33-pin win of the day. Couple that with an 85-pin victory in match number 1, a 56-pin victory in the semifinals, and it was a Pepsi Viper day dominated by Bill O'Neill.
I never get used to this. Wow.
So the standout Team USA performer adds some more hardware to the growing trophy case. We'll hear from Bill O'Neill when we return. The World Series of Bowling on ESPN is brought to you by Pepsi, the official soft drink of bowling. By USBC and its 2 million members. To find out more about USBC, log on to bowl.com today. The makers of One A Day Men's 50-Plus Advantage, the multivitamin with more of what matters. Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less. 33-pin victory in the title match of the Pepsi Viper Championship, career tour title number 3 for Bill O'Neill, and he seals it with a little kiss to the missus, Christy and Bill O'Neill. And Christy standing by downstairs with Kimberly.
That's right. I am with the happy couple. Bill O'Neill, you had a phenomenal game. Now tell me, why is it that your ball reaction was so much better than everybody else's today?
I just think the other guys were trying to hook it too much. They were trying to get their hand around the side of it and make it hook down lane, and I was just trying to roll it as much as possible. I picked up the taboo, and that was the ball for the day. I could just get it off my hand and roll it, and it wasn't going to overreact down lane.
Well, a lot of people are saying that right now you are the best bowler in the world. How does that make you feel?
You know, I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. There's still some things I got to work on in my game to get there. You know, I might be bowling better than anybody in the world, but I don't know if I can be labeled the best bowler in the world just yet.
Well, Christy, it looks like the honeymoon is continuing. He takes this win today. What's it like watching him so happy in this moment?
It's great. It feels really good. It makes it a little easier when he bowls really well like that on TV when I'm sitting back there in the stands.
Well, congratulations on your 3rd PBA Tour title.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Kimberly. There's a lot of great talents in the PBA. We recognize that. We talk about them every week. Where do you think Bill O'Neill sits in that little pool right now?
Well, you got to put him right up there with Chris Barnes. I think if you were to pull the tour or the players out here on the tour, they would probably say that Chris Barnes is the most talented player. Bill O'Neill is right on his heels.
He is fun to watch. Next week, we'll be right back here in Las Vegas. It's the Chameleon Championship. Speaking of Chris Barnes will be in action. Wes Milan, Sean Rash also will be there. You can see that one, 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN. For Randy Peterson, Kimberly Pressler, and our entire crew, I'm Rob Stone. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, the real deal. Bill O'Neill in cruise control all day long as O'Neill claims his 3rd ever Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour title.